What it do, what it does, what it be like, you already know who it is. This is your boy DJ Babiboi Promotions, and you are here at Salute the Grind, and we have a legend in the building right now. You know what I'm talking about? I call him legend because he is a legend. He go by the LineDance King, Cupid, man. You know what I'm talking about? Introduce yourself to the people, brother.
Man, this is your boy Cupid, man. LineDance King. And I'm with my partner, man. Y'all gotta know we go so far back, bro. Y'all gotta know it's cool. It's a full circle situation, bro.
Right, man. I was just like, man, this dude been doing this thing for a minute, man, and it's just cool to see you continue to elevate. No matter what happens in the game, you still push. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Automatic. I salute your grind off top.
Thank you, dog.
All right, so music in general. When did you start just performing? Your love for music? How did it all start?
Well, man, I started. Young in the church, man. I always enjoyed performing, and I used to play football, man. So, even on the football field, I was like a real showman, man. I would cut up. I was all about, showing people up and that kind of stuff, man. So, it's always kind of been in my blood, man. When I got to college, I met some of my partners, and we started a singing group and started singing at all like the Kappa functions, the Omega functions, the Alphas, just stuff like that. And I started realizing that music was like what I wanted to do, like for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? It was just, that's all I could think about doing, like to the point where I went to college on a track scholarship and ended up quitting to pursue music. So
it was like a Kappa party or like a talent show or something like on a college campus, and you just start just going from there, right?
Yeah, man. And the AKA would have their little acapella and Bryson, before I was Cupid, come sing. So shoot, man. Of course I was gonna go sing. I had upper hand on. I didn't pledge nothing in college, so it's like that was my calling card, man. I was a little singing dude.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I remember those college days back, man, when we used to do talent shows and stuff like that, man. It was crazy. Like, you become a celebrity overnight if you rock that crowd. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
So that's dope. I'm glad you pursued it at that time, and that paved the way to where you are now. So that's dope just to hear that.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Who were some of your inspirations, as far as with music when you got into it?
Man, the first R&B cassette tape I ever had was Brian McKnight. So I kind of followed a lot of the falsetto stuff and like that. And growing up, man, I'm a Jodeci, Silk, Missy Elliott kind of like that whole camp of from them. That's all I really like vibe to back when I was younger. So that's why I guess that's where a lot of my creativity come from. Because I'm like, Missy will just say anything and it will work. So I'm like, I'm going to do a line dance. I don't care. Let's see if it works,
That's what's up, man. So with the, I know you had a couple albums, but one album that we definitely started getting recognition of, that Time for a Change. Now, I don't know, is that like your third studio album? How many albums did you have before that? Or how did that even come about?
So believe it or not, I had 4 CDs out before I got signed to Atlantic.
Okay.
I was gonna drop a 5th one, which was called Time for a Change, but Cupid Shuffle was gonna be on that one, and I got the call from Atlantic like in 2006. But I had started, my first one came out in 2001. I did 2002, 2004. And then 2005, and then 2006, I was dropping them like in Louisiana. Well, in like my area, Lafayette. I ain't gonna say the whole Louisiana. I was that dude, locally. So but my first major release was in 2007 with Atlantic, Time for a Change.
Okay. So how did you get the attention of Atlantic? I mean, it was just your buzz that you had going on in Lafayette, or how did it go?
Man, there's a lot of grinding, bro. I started off like I was doing blues. I was on the road with Mel Waiters, Marvin Cease, Big Cynthia, Sir Charles Jones, and all of them. And when I did Cupid Shuffle, man, look, sometimes you just don't know how it's gonna go, bro. I
Right.
did Cupid Shuffle with zero intention of it being as big as it is. I just wanted to do something that was catchy that I could perform.
Yeah.
And it got so hot so fast that I had like Atlantic, Universal, and Def Jam all call me on the same day.
Okay.
So it was like a local phenomenon. You know, there was some key DJs that played it at home and it started catching fire. So definitely not playing. I mean, I knew I wanted to do music. I thought I had the skills to be get a record deal, but I ain't know, you know.
So with the Cupid Shuffle, it came out. I mean, you dropped that before even getting the deal with Atlantic, as far as to drop the Time for a Change.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I mean, Time for a Change. So yeah, I just wanted. Okay. So it was the Cupid Shuffle that started everything, basically.
And yeah, on a national scale for sure. On a national scale. Yeah.
So you had some other songs on that Time for a Change album that still had a little LineDance stuff to it, like Work and a few other ones too. So did you just try to start? I mean, 'cause I know you're a soul singer too. So how was you trying to bridge it? You know what I mean? Once you took off with the Cupid Shuffle, how did you try to bridge that, the LineDance and the soul?
I was trying. I'm still trying. Like, yeah. Man, I mean, I do concerts like today, and people are like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you could really sing."
Right.
So, you know what I've had to learn though, bro, is you kind of got to go in the path where you're supposed to go. You can fight it all day. Like I want to sing these soul records. I want to sing these R&B records, but I could do that all day. But the people want to dance. Right, so once Shuffle came out, it was like that was like the laying card for me, bro. So I would sing, and I tell people, if you don't think I'm really singing, sing Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
But you got to sing it in the exact same key that I'm singing it in. Every time I hear a cover band destroy my song, I'll be like, yo, like I thought, oh yeah, you are singing. I mean, I'm singing on Cupid Shuffle, I'm singing.
You singing.
My whole voice. I'm like blowing. But you know, people don't pay attention enough to gather that part.
Yeah, I could definitely hear the singing on it, man. And so far as from the Cupid Shuffle up to, I mean, you had Love Slide, all kind of different slides that you came out with. When you just said, forget it, I'm just gonna completely embrace the LineDance genre. I mean, when did that happen? When you just put it in your mind, like I'm just gonna embrace it, and then you come up with the LineDance King, like that's fully embracing, you know, what it is that you do.
It's pretty recent, bro. Like, I mean, honestly, I still was going against the grain for a long time. But one of my friends, a good friend of mine, Butch Hartfield, he made a quote to me one day. In essence, he said, "Man, if they're gonna keep putting you in a box, and make sure you own the box." When he said that, dog, I was like, you know what? God, keep not letting these other songs work because this is where I'm supposed to be at, man. So, Love Slide was an attempt to recreate that Cupid Shuffle magic, but at the time I was signed, the record company they didn't even understand what I was trying to do, like at all. Like, I mean, I'm telling them that this is the thing. I'm telling them that I'm going over here making 50,000 people dance, but they couldn't grasp it. So they told me Love Slide wasn't even dope. Yeah. And then I came up with a bunch more, just trying to recreate it. But what's cool is I made all of those things pre-TikTok and stuff. So like, it's like now they all coming back full speed. And Love Slide is a hood classic, I call it, because what I did, I just took out my own pocket and just went work Love Slide on my own. And and so that's what been able to like keep me going, Love Slide. And then another thing, my brother, it don't matter what song I make, somebody gonna put a LineDance to it anyway. Right. So, I mean, I could sing this, I could sing Amazing Grace, and somebody gonna do a LineDance to it, bro. So it is what it is.
Hey, that's what it is. But the people like to dance, man. They like to dance. And I saying that, I was just like, man, Cupid Shuffle, 84 million streams on YouTube alone. You know what I mean? And I was just like, that's just an atomic bomb dropping. And then with you doing that, and then you go through the pandemic, and then bam, you come back with Flex. So tell them how that came about.
Flex was frustration. Cause I was in the house, you know, I was one of them ones who was like, you know, the whole world was after me because I was like, I ain't taking no shot. I ain't doing this. I was one of them. I was like, I don't believe, I'm mad. I was going hard, dog. So I was in the studio one day and I was like, you know what? I want to do another record, another love slide. I mean, another line dance. And dog, I just sat there. I said, I ain't putting no verses. I ain't putting no lyrics. I'm just gonna do this record. And I did it out of like being in a small little closet, bro. Before I had got my spot here. And man, Mississippi and Texas, dog. I can get on here and say, if it wasn't for Mississippi and Texas, it wouldn't be no flex. Because during the pandemic, y'all was open.
Right.
Y'all was
open.
Wide. And so I got on TikTok, and man, I gotta give a salute. Let me see. My boy Cam, he goes by Official Cam on Instagram, on TikTok. The Certified Steppers are there in Mississippi, a bunch of them. They was on TikTok killing flex, dog. Because all you had to do was sit in the house and make videos all day.
Yeah.
So when I started seeing it got hot in Jackson and all them areas, I just went pull up, and I'm realizing they doing events. It's going down. So that's where the seed got started, man. It was after I did that and got on the internet. It was like when people in the world started opening, it was the only line dance that was out.
Yeah.
So right time, man.
Man, the song jamming though. Every event I'm at, I'm spinning it. And as soon as I spin it, man, they jumping on it, man. They loving the record, man. I love the record. I mean, I'm singing along with you, not like you sing it.
Yeah,
man, it's so dope, man. And then just the fact that it caught like it did, and the marketing that you put behind it. I've seen at least 3 different videos that you put together from doing stuff for like a school, like wasn't a college that did one? You did one with like 69 boys. So how did that one come about with the 69 boys?
That's my favorite artist ever. Like when it comes to just performing and just being creative and party records. Mm-hmm. And so I got a good relationship with him, man. And I asked him to get on a remix, and they were like, say less. So got him down, shot the video, everything. And then I did one Jackson State, man. Shout out to Shelby, shout out to Butch. They called me up and they was like, hey, they want to do like a flex competition at school. So we turned that into a whole music video. Okay. And then other schools started getting like jealous. So they started calling me to do versions at their school. Right. And it just turned to a whole thing, man. And then like recently, I just did a deal with Carnival Cruise Line to where flex is like one of the premier songs on the when they sail out, the sail away parties. So that's cool because like every time a Carnival ship sails out, man, somebody different learning flex. Yeah,
man, that's dope, man. So I mean, I know streaming is something where it doesn't really pay as well, but in your situation, these streaming numbers looking good as far as you owning the record and all that stuff. How does that process even go with the streaming number?
It's interesting you say that, man, because with Shuffle, you know, back when I signed, you couldn't go online and see how many streams you had, like, or anything like that. Like, it was physical sales. Streams was kind of new. So with this one, having complete ownership of it, it's cool to watch every stream. Now, I will say the streaming process is bogus.
Right.
You know, they robbing us, you know, but hopefully a lot of the big wigs can start getting in their stuff to where they can fix it. But it's still a lot of streams and it's still 100% owned. So when the media does change, you know, and it goes from MP3 to streaming to wherever it goes to, it's cool not having no major label attached to it, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's dope, man. So can you tell the audience like the value of team? Because you've been rolling with like some of the same producers from the jump. So how did, just let them know the importance of that, man, about the value of team and, you know, how y'all stuck together throughout all this.
Man, I guess because at first I wasn't making much money with Cupid Shuffle. So the money couldn't shake us because we wasn't making none. Okay. You know what I mean? I mean, it got better later. But we all come from we some day one partners, man. Mr. Fat on the track, man, who got a new album out actually called Frequency that's out now. You know, we like brothers, man. We've been through it. His dad allowed us to make my first CD in their living room, and
Okay.
like I always promised his dad that I like if I get $1, he gonna get some of that dollar. It ain't gonna be nothing like that, man. So we've been rocking for years, man. And just having the same squad, man. My boy Smooth, my little brother Luck, man. We just we've been tight, man, and we've had some come, some go. But at the end of the day, the nucleus is the same, man. And that's what keep me down to earth. That's what keep me just regular, cause man, my homies not finna let me get to Hollywood. They ain't having it. So that's why I'm able to stay so grounded, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, salute that for sure, man. Definitely. 'Cause there's not a lot of people that's sticking it out with their day ones, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely
That
salute
money,
that.
bro. That money will switch it up quick.
Whoa, it messed them up real quick, man. So explain to the people how it feels, man, to be getting paid and travel the world doing something that you love to do.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I just told my son the other day, he gonna be in the 10th grade, and I was like, Pop, what you want to do? He was like, I want to be an engineer, and I was like, why? And he was like, cause it pay good, and I was like, dude, you finna have a miserable life.
Right.
Man, once you find your purpose in life, man, and I actually have a book out called Trust Your Gift that's on Amazon that specifically talks about finding my purpose in life, man. And it's once I found it, dog, like it's a blessing. I mean, if it's $10, $20, $100 to be able to get up, and get out and do this music for a living is a blessing. And look, I get tired some days I don't want to do it.
Right.
Some days I come off the stage, I'm getting up there. So some days the ligaments don't feel the same.
Right.
But it's just a joyous experience, man, to be on that stage and making people have a good time, dog.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Since you're even talking about the ligaments and all that stuff, and being like a national touring artist, can you let the people know about the importance of like the exercise and diet that goes into being that touring artist?
Man, I was fortunate enough to marry a fitness trainer.
Okay.
And so she don't, she understand the importance of that too. So rather than have all the little Debbie cakes snacked up in the cabinet, we got different other options in there and stuff. And I try to work out all the time, man, because I had gained a lot of weight, bro. I had got to 260 pounds I went through a divorce or whatever. It was crazy. Yeah. And man, I couldn't even do no dances on stage. I could barely, just bending down, tying my shoes. So, yeah. I took initiative of that, man. And in 2016, I had a stroke. So when I had that stroke, bro, and I walked on the scale at 260, it was like, nah, I'm gonna mess around and die, So that stroke opened my eyes and really made me realize, man, look, you gotta stay on it. And opportunities in this game come. Like I might get an email today that say, hey, so and so might want you to do this, and I don't want to be out of whack or looking crazy. So I try to stay on it. So when I'm always ready. Like they say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up, man, for sure. Hey, it's a good thing that I'm glad you pulled through everything with that, man. I didn't even know about the stroke situation, but yeah, I'm glad you pulled through like a champ, then.
Thank you, man. It was a blessing, dog. Listen, that was an eye opener, bro. And anybody who watching this show, bro, stress is bad. So please try to figure out how to manage that, because that I was in a bad place and it almost caught up with me, man.
Right. But even when we're talking about the stress part, man, as far as balancing being a parent, a husband, and business owner and handling all this stuff, man, how do you do it?
I don't know. Hey, bro, I don't know. Man, some days I want to throw my chair through the window, Or some days it's just so piled up to where the littlest thing will make me just want to flash out. But you got to pray. You got to have some space, some meditation time. And, I don't do a lot of social media foolishness because I don't try to intake a lot of that stuff into my brain. Mm-hmm. But I'm human, and I pray every day for God to lengthen my fuse on my because I got a sharp one, dog. But at the end of the day, man, balance is key, man. I gotta say, my wife, she really do a good job of hey, put this down, let's just chill, put the phone down, let's cool out. And that helps out a lot, bro. Like, so when I get to the phone, I can handle it. But like, to just have a little space, you know, go to my kids' sports game, basketball, football games, those types of things. For people look at it as like a task, but I look at it more as like a break.
Right.
You know, away from, because this music stuff is so consuming, dog. It takes from your mind, because you always thinking about what's the next thing, and then by me being a one-man show, being the financial investor, being the artist, being the designer, the graphics designer, doing it all myself, it'd be a lot.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel you 100% on that, man. You know what I mean? Married with children myself, man. So I always try to ask that question about that, because my wife was key to talking about balance. You know what I mean? Like, balance is key, you know, so you got to really take that time for yourself, because really all we got is ourselves, man. You know what I mean? Once we gone, none of the stuff, like, what can you do, man? You know what I mean? So just set things up, make sure you take care of yourself, and continue to do what it is that you love, man. But it wasn't supposed to be meant to be like a burden for us. We're supposed to enjoy it, you know?
Thanks.
And so, yeah, salute you, man. I appreciate everything, man. Tell me about this, man, before we get up out of here. The Voice. I know that was back in the gap, you know what I mean? But how did you get on The Voice, and how did that change your career?
What's crazy, man, is I did season 3. So season 1, the guy who was on there named Javier Colon, who had won, he was signed to Capitol. So I kind of was like, oh, this show has people who was already signed.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still fighting the mental side of, I want people to know I'm a singer.
Mm.
So I went on The Voice, man. They sent me an email. I auditioned. But man, the crazy part was, the ultimate reason why it didn't happen was because I wouldn't do the paperwork to sign off Shuffle.
Oh.
Because you got to know, like, if I do Shuffle, then they own a percentage of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I refused to do it. And because I refused to do it, of course, you know what happened after that.
Right.
They made sure that I didn't advance no further than that particular show. But in hindsight, bro, the biggest lesson of The Voice was I disrespected my blessing. Like, I went on that show trying to sing something else other than the gift God gave me, and I think God kind of punished me in a sense. Like, I'm gonna make sure that this don't work out for you, because you disowning the blessing that you asked me for in 2005 and 2006. So after that, dog, I'll sing Cupid Shuffle backwards, upside down, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, however you want it. I'm never gonna talk bad about that song, because that is, when I did it publicly, man, I got publicly kind of humiliated, or whatever. And now it's now that I've been claiming it, man, I've just been soaring, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Claim it, bro. Yeah, I mean, it opened the door, man. Can't let it go.
Yeah, man.
So it is what it is, man. And you continue to drop these bangers, bro. I mean, real talk, I know it's at least 3 songs that's getting played at every event from you. That's gonna be Cupid Shuffle. It's gonna be Flex. And it's another one that I play as well. I'm trying to think of it right off, man. It's Love Slide, but it's another
Love Slide.
It's Love Slide, but it's another one though, man. Cupid Shuffle, Flex, but it's another one that you dropped. Oh yeah, Slow Dance. That's what I needed to talk to you about. So the Slow Dance record, man, you know what I mean? You gotta tell the people about that one, man, because people rocking with that as well. You know what I'm saying? So tell them about that and what inspired that.
Man, I always wanted to do an R&B record, as we talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't go too far away from what I normally do as the LineDance king. So, I wanted to make something that talked about how we used to slow dance back in high school and all of them days. So I hit up Mr. Talkbox, who's one of my favorite artists, man. And 24 Karat Magic, you already know that boy, dog, man. And I was surprised he wanted to do the record, man. So we flew him in, got it done, and it's one of my favorite songs to perform, dog, because people just either they grab the person they with or they just groove. Well, of course they made a line dance to it too. Like somebody did that too. But at the end of the day, man, it's I just love being able to have an R&B record that's actually charting on Billboard. We had like I think we peaked at like 25, and it keeps going between 25 and like 21 and 28. So to be able to beat, Chris Brown, SZA, Cupid, so and so on the R&B chart is, man, that's, for me, that's a personal goal,
Right. Man, that's what it is, man. Hey, congrats everything you're doing, everything you've done, and I already know you got a even brighter future ahead of you, man. I mean, you continue to climb, man. So, like, you 20 plus years in, right? So,
yeah,
well,
man.
so it's, man, you people in this, man. So, hey, it is what it is. You don't have to doubt nothing about yourself, man. You ain't got nothing else to prove.
Appreciate it, man.
I
just be trying to stay on it, man. It's like I'm so hungry and I love it so much. It's like I'm never satisfied. It's like, what can I do again? What can I do again? So that's sometimes I get in my own way with it, but that's just that testament to the grind,
Right, but hey, you got a hunger for the grind, man. So it's cool that you're doing that. Just explain one show, like a Cupid show, man. Like, I already know you could do a show, 30 minutes, an hour show, and they dancing the whole time. I mean, what's your normal set?
Man, what's cool is I'm on the Wobble remix with VIC and Prince Rick and T-Real. And then I'm on the same old two-step remix with Entertainment District. And so it's like I'm on so many records, man. Anybody who see me perform knows we shooting out of a cannon. We coming out the gate full speed. By the time y'all done, y'all gonna be tired dancing. There's a party, and it's just cool because no matter who I perform with, it's like I always am I always kind of turn it to a different speed. Like you have, it could be Music Soul Child, it could be Anthony Hamilton, it could be anybody. Here I come, boom, run them crazy. So
right.
It's high energy, man. It's fun. It's very interactive. I love pulling people on stage to do the dances, and it's a good time, dog. It is.
That's what's up, man. So for people to contact you, to book you, man, what's the process? What they need to do?
Man, easy. 337-354-6533. My manager name is Eva Noel. She straight up when you call. You gotta have a couple of dollars because the conversation gonna get real short. But she's a solid man, and my team is real solid. She's been managing me for like 11 years. So it's 337-354-6533, Eva Noel, and it's all good.
That's what's happening, man. So y'all see what to do to book the LineDance King, man. He gonna get your party right. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all just make sure y'all got y'all money right. Don't be playing with that, man. You know what I'm talking
about? You know me. Hey, look, I don't charge as much as some of them cats out there. So let me get them a couple of coins so I can pay these bills, man. That's it, man.
That's all, man. That's all we asking, man. You gonna rock your party, bro.
Oh yeah.
Any shout outs you can give or anything like that?
Shout out to the whole SIP, all Alabama, whole Georgia, whole Florida, whole Texas, whole Louisiana, as a basis. Everybody else, I love y'all too. But for sure, man, I just appreciate the Trail Ride Nation, all of the line dancers, the steppers. Shout out to the Groovy Line Dance crew in Montgomery, Alabama. Shout out to Certified Steppers, my boy Official Cam. Anybody who broke that thing during TikTok. Shout out to the Daiquiri Shop in Jackson, Mississippi, who let me shoot my video during COVID in Jackson. And just to everybody, man, it's just all love, man.
All love. Hey, I appreciate you, man. And again, I gotta tell you, I salute your grind. You are the man out here, man. I appreciate you doing the interview.
Family, bro.
Solid, bro. You know, man.
You family, bro. It's a phone call away at all times, bro. Trust me. I'll never forget that slow motion. I don't care what you say, how you cut it. I was like, that's you know what I'm saying? That always stuck in my brain, man.
Okay, that crunk in slow motion. That's that joint,
sir.
Right? Hey, appreciate you, bro. We appreciate the love, man. But
hey, I
appreciate everybody for tuning in, checking it out, man. Y'all know what it is. Salute the grind, and y'all make sure y'all book that man Cupid, the LineDance King, so we can get your party right. We about to get up out of here. Much love to y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all, all right?
All right, my brother.